It's Taco Tuesday, so I'm making some Mexican rice to go along with our tacos tonight. It's not an Instapot meal, but it's very good, so I thought I would just show you how to make it anyhow, just in case you wanted to try it. So the first thing I did is I put 1 tablespoon of oil in my skillet, and I'm letting that get hot. I already started my burner, and I am going to saute 1 cup of uncooked white rice in the skillet for 3 minutes or until it's lightly browned, and then I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, we sauteed the rice for about 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add about 1/4 of a cup of chopped onion. I use a little bit less than that because we're not onion people. I use sweet onions, and we're also going to add a clove of garlic. I like fresh garlic, so we're going to add that. It's not as strong as regular garlic, and it tastes much better. That was a large clove. I'm not going to use the whole thing. And we are going to saute this for about another 2 minutes. Okay, I made a boo-boo. Instead of videotaping the last step, I actually just took a photo of it, so you missed all the directions. So instead, I'm just going to talk you through it. After I finished sauteing the onions and the garlic, I added 1 can of chicken broth. I actually didn't have a can, so I measured out 14.5 ounces, which ends up being just shy of 2 cups. I added it calls for 2 plum tomatoes. I don't always add those. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This time I had grape tomatoes, so I just added 2 of those. I diced them up pretty small. Usually I leave that out. It's up to you, according to your preference. And a small can of tomato sauce, which is 8 ounces. I added some salt and some pepper. I stirred that up, and then I covered it with the lid. I reduced my heat to simmer, and I set my timer for 20 minutes. The timer just went off, so we're going to check the rice and see how it looks. And it actually looks pretty tasty. It looks delicious. So I am going to spoon this into my crock pot, and I'm going to take it over to Beth's house tonight because she is hosting Taco Tuesday, and we're going to enjoy it with some friends tonight. If you get to this point and your rice does not look solid like this, but it looks really soupy, you might just need to cook it a little bit longer. So put your lid back on, cook it for another minute or two, and it will absorb all the liquid. Maybe you didn't have your heat quite high enough. But it looks delicious, so that's Mexican rice for you.